Dana Delany didn't get married in her life. Doesn't mean she never hooked up with several men. From musicians to fellow actors and even a famous politician, Dana's dating history is definitely worth exploring, and we're sure many won't believe the names on this list. Now, let's start off with one of Dana Delany's earliest relationships, her romance with actor Treat Williams. Treat was a rising star in the 80s and had made a name for himself with his roles in films like Hair and Prince of the City. It was during this time that he met Dana, who was also making her mark in Hollywood. The two hit it off immediately and soon became inseparable. In fact, their relationship was so serious that they lived together for 4 years. Dana once revealed in an interview that she was young at the time and didn't really know what she was doing, but she still considers Treat to be a great guy. Unfortunately, their relationship didn't last, and they eventually called it quits. But hey, at least Dana has some fond memories to look back on. Just when she broke up with Treat Williams, Dana Delany found love again with fellow actor Michael O'Keefe. The two even made a red carpet appearance as each other's dates for the premiere of Carmen in September 1984 at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Not much is known about their relationship, but he was more likely her date for the evening rather than a serious boyfriend. Well, whether or not Michael was just a date, it seems like Dana had her sights set on someone else. In November 1985, she began dating James Woods, a critically acclaimed actor known for his intense and versatile performances. The two were together until January 1986 and were spotted at various events and awards shows during this time. But things seemed to fizzle out between the two and they went their separate ways. It seems like Dana didn't find quite a great guy in James as she did in Treat, but that's okay. Sometimes relationships just don't work out and you have to move on. After Treat, Dana Delany's first high-profile relationships was with musician Dave Holmes. The two were together for about a year in the 1980s, and it seems like they had a fun, carefree relationship. From what we know, Dave was the lead singer of a rock band called The Boyfriends, and it seems like Dana was smitten with him. Although their relationship didn't last, Dave Holmes definitely left a lasting impression on the actress. But Dave Holmes wasn't the only musician that caught Dana's attention. After her relationship with Dave Holmes, Dana Delany found love in the arms of Don Henley, the drummer and co-lead vocalist of the iconic band The Eagles. They were an unlikely pair, a rock star and a TV star, but they made it work for almost 3 years. Dana was only 29 years old when she and Don started dating, while he was in his early 40s. But age didn't seem to matter for the adventurous actress, who always had a thing for older men. In an interview, she even shared that she either likes men much older or much younger than her own age, as they bring a different energy and perspective into her life. Their relationship was described as casual but passionate, with Dana often attending concerts and joining Don on tour. The relationship seemed to be going strong, but in 1990, they decided to call it quits. According to sources, the long distance and demanding schedules of both their careers took a toll on their relationship. Just when Don Henley and Dana Delany's relationship ended, another one for Dana was just beginning. She met writer and producer John Sacred Young on the set of the critically acclaimed television series China Beach. He was the executive producer and one of the creators of the show, while Dana played the lead role of Nurse Colleen McMurphy. Their professional collaboration turned into a personal relationship when they started dating in January 1990. This news came as a shock to many fans who had been following the show, but it seems that their shared experience working on China Beach played a significant role in bringing them together. But unfortunately, their relationship was not meant to last, and they broke up in April 1992. The details of their love story are relatively private, but it is clear that their time on the show played a significant role in bringing them together and also may have contributed to their eventual breakup. After their relationship ended, Young and Delany continued to work together on the show until its cancellation in 1991. Despite not being able to make it work romantically, they maintained a professional working relationship and even won a Golden Globe for Best Drama Series together in 1990. As for their personal lives, Young and Delany eventually moved on to other relationships. Young married actress Mary Carver in 1991, while Delany continued her successful acting career and her search for her house hubby, as she calls it. She might not have found her house hubby, but she did find love again with actor Henry Czerny. The two first met in December 1993 and began dating soon after, coinciding with a busy period in both their careers. Their relationship was reflected both professionally and personally as they were spotted together at various events, including the premiere of Mission Impossible in 1996. They also starred together in the film Choices of the Heart, the Margaret Sanger story, with Delany playing Margaret Sanger and Cherney playing her husband, Bill Sanger. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, but it's safe to say that their real-life romance may have added an extra layer of depth to their performances. Unfortunately, after 3 years together, Dana and Henry decided to go their separate ways in June 1996. Though their breakup was kept relatively private, it seems that their busy schedules and different personal interests contributed to their eventual split. However, things took a darker turn for Delany when she went on a date with actor Robert Blake. In an interview with Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, she revealed that the two had gone out once and implied that he was creepy. Robert Blake is known for his role as private detective Tony Barretta in the 1970s series Barretta, but he also made headlines for his controversial personal life. In 2002, Blake was charged with the murder of his second wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley. Although he was acquitted in a highly publicized trial, many still have suspicions about his involvement in her death. But before all of that, Delany went on a date with him and clearly felt uncomfortable. And who can blame her? Blake's reputation and the events that followed would make anyone wary of being associated with him. Moving on from her experience with Blake, Dana Delany found love in a surprising place with politician and diplomat John Kerry. The two dated in the late 1990s, and while their relationship may have been short-lived, it certainly made headlines. John Kerry is best known for his long career in politics, serving as a United States Senator from Massachusetts and the 68th Secretary of State under President Barack Obama. But back in the late 1990s, he was a divorced bachelor and apparently caught the eye of Delany. Although not much is known about their relationship, it's more likely Delany was drawn to Kerry's charisma and intelligence. And who could resist a man with such an impressive track record in public service? However, things didn't work out between the two, and they went their separate ways. We must say Delany has had her fair share of interesting and unexpected relationships in the past, from going on a date with Robert Blake before his infamous murder trial to dating politician John Kerry. She has definitely experienced a diverse range of romantic encounters, but even though none of these relationships worked out in the end, Delany doesn't seem too bothered by it. In fact, she has learned to appreciate life and not worry about finding the perfect partner. "It made me feel like marriage wasn't that important," she says. "It took the pressure off." At 67 years old, Delany embraces her age and is just learning to enjoy life without stressing over relationships or societal expectations. And with her positive outlook, it's no surprise that she is still a beloved actress in the industry. For more such videos about beautiful actresses of yesteryear, watch the videos on the end screen.